Hey everybody, it's Beck. As promised, I thought I would come today and share with you some tips that are going to be valuable if you're a brand new Thermomix owner, but a great little refresher even if you've had yours for a little while. I'm going to start by showing you how to correctly pull your bowl and your blade apart. I'm also going to show you today how to pop in your butterfly whisk correctly and some tips also on cleaning your bowl and blade. So first of all, let's take our bowl off and remove the lid. So blade's in there. Now what you're going to want to do, if you're a right-handed person as I am, just do exactly as I've done. If you're left-handed and your left hand is your strongest, you may need to just reverse what I'm doing, but the principle's the same. So what you're going to do is hold your Thermomix bowl in your left hand. Okay, so hold it in your left hand or in your hand that is not as strong, okay? Then if you have a look in the base here, you can see there's this circular groove. That's designed for your fingers to go in when you're gripping the base. You've also got some little grooves along here, and that's where you're going to be putting the heel of your hand. So that just gives you some grip. So what you'll be doing, holding in your left, gripping with your right, or reversed if you're a lefty. And then what you're going to be doing is twisting the base of your Thermomix to the left. Now just keep in mind, if your bowl is brand new, this is going to be quite firm. The plastics will still be very hard, but I promise you, you're not going to break it. So you're going to grip and you're going to twist to the left. Okay, so what happens when you twist to the left, let me just show you, is this little groove here that actually goes into that unlocked position, and that allows you to release the base, and the blade you can then just lift out. Okay, now all of these parts can go in your dishwasher, guys, if you choose to. Otherwise, if you're hand washing or even if they're going in the dishwasher, I want you just to keep in mind that the electrical pins in the bottom here, they need to be dry before you use your Thermomix. Okay, you don't want condensation getting inside your machine. So just make sure those are dry before you use it. Now, to put it back together, I'm going to just tip the camera down so that you can see, whoops, the other way, what I'm doing here. Okay, so you're going to be putting your base back on the bench. Let me move that. Back on the bench like that. Sit your jug or your bowl on top, and then you're going to put it to the unlocked position again, just like we did when we took the blade out. So you can see there. And the best way, if you've got a TM6, there's a little triangle there, which is your high heat symbol. And you're just going to unlock it as far as it will go towards that symbol. Then what you're going to do is get your blade and pop it back inside the bowl. Give it a little jiggle, make sure it goes through both of the holes and that you can feel that the rubber seal is against the bottom, okay? Then what you're going to do, pop your hand through so your four fingers are flat on the bottom of your handle. Then you're going to pop your thumb on this part. So you've got a thumb there, your fingers through there, and then you squeeze it back together like that. Okay, and then to check, just give your blade a little tug just to make sure that it hasn't fallen out. Okay, so that is one way to do it. The other way that you can also do your bowl, same way to undo it, release, but if you prefer, you can also hold the blade in with your left hand or your right hand, whichever is your dominant. Tuck it under your arm like that, so the handle is sort of in under my arm. Then you pop this one on again and you twist like that. So that goes back in. Final way, if you really are struggling and don't have strength in your hands, you can do it upside down. Okay, so this is why I have a tea towel here. You need to put something soft onto the counter, and then you can, same deal, fingers in the grooves, twist, and that will release the blade. Okay, so moving right along to showing you how to do your butterfly whisk. So actually, before I do that, I'll just give you some tips on cleaning this. So if you've got food in underneath your blade, so this one is actually a little bit dirty, it had some dough on it. Notice there's a little symbol on the back there. That symbol indicates which is your highest blade, and I'll talk about that in a second. But for cleaning, you can get yourself a little brush like this one. We sell something similar to this in the mix shop, and you can just go in under each of the blades to get any food off, okay? That's one way. The other thing you can do is use a cloth, wet cloth. This one's actually dry, but if you hold your blade sort of like that, you can then run the cloth through each section of the blade. So you just kind of tuck it up in there and drag it through, and that will also get food off. Now, your butterfly. People really struggle with this. If you have a look at your blade, take it out and have a look at it, you'll notice that little symbol on the back of the highest blade. The other way to tell when it's inside your Thermomix is this one here. It rises up to greet you like a mountain. So when you're looking down on it, you can actually see that the bend is up higher than all of the others. So there's 3 that sort of dip down towards the base, and then there's 1 that rises up, this one. So what you're going to do is put your butterfly whisk on. I'm going to try and do this so you can see it, to the left of that highest blade. Okay, so left of the highest blade. And then when you give it a little twist to the left, so just twist the butterfly just slightly to the left, it will actually lock in. It's a bit hard to see. There's a little kind of groove here. That little groove locks in under the blade next to it. And if you've got it in the correct place, you should be able to balance it just like that, and it's not going to go anywhere. So then as your blade is spinning inside the bowl, the butterfly spins. Okay, so left of the highest blade, little twist to the left. See how you go with that, guys. Let's put this all back together, and hopefully next time I see you, I'll have another tip to share. Drop me a comment and let me know if that was helpful. See you guys.